Congratulations on your
Thank you.
honor tonight. Oh, you're working
so
with the
much.
elephants. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel a little nervous because I'm going to have to get up on stage, and that always makes me really nervous. But it's so wonderful that the Humane Society has this night and allows us to speak about our causes, because, you know, that's all one can do, really, is try to support the people who do the real work. It definitely means a lot to me because it has something to do with, you know, something totally different than acting. And it's nice to be able to talk to the media. It's an award saying that I used the media successfully, which to me, I thank you guys, because if you didn't come and cover it, if Oprah didn't have me on the show, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I would still be talking about it, but I'd be talking about it to my friends, do you know what I mean? So it is a wonderful thing that you're able to do and that we can kind of work together to do, which doesn't always happen. So it does mean a lot. Basically, I've loved elephants my whole life. I was aware of this orphanage in Nairobi, Kenya, that raises orphaned elephants and black rhinos and then reintroduces them to the wild. And that part impressed me because it's very rare that you can reintroduce a wild animal to the wild after it's been raised by humans. So I'd seen a piece, I thought, wow, that's amazing, I want to go visit that place. And my friend and I were on safari, and there's a horrible drought in Kenya in 2008. And we happened to cross paths basically with an orphan baby elephant. And we called the Sheldricks because I'd heard about them and our friends knew them. You know, Kenya's not that big, really. So we called them. Luckily, we found her. We got her there in time. She's doing really well. She's 4. So now we have a whole personal experience, and we've been able to go and interact as anyone can if they're in Nairobi. And then also there's the camp where they go where they're older in the national park, which is amazing. And you can adopt an elephant for $50 a year, or a black rhino, which are extremely endangered, and they successfully are able to reintroduce them to the wild as well, which is really amazing. And it's just it's a undescribable experience to be able to go and interact with these animals and to meet these people who've devoted their entire lives to taking care of them. Oprah's great. I mean, Oprah's been so supportive to us for so many years. I had never been on Oprah for anything other than Sex and the City. So it was really odd. I kept wanting to turn to my girlfriends and be like, oh, you know, but they weren't there. But it was really fun, and they were just so supportive, and, you know, Oprah loves animals.
From one of the most iconic TV and film franchises probably ever.
Thank you.
Does that add pressure on you? Do you feel like, okay, I have to like look a certain way, or I have to dress a certain way?
Well, yes, I mean, if I'm coming out to an event, I certainly would not want to disappoint, so I try, but I don't feel pressure on a day-to-day basis. I let that go.
And Kristin, will you be jumping back into the fashion game?
No, I have no plans to design. Who knows what will happen.
Sex and the City 3, is it happening?
No idea.